am Dr. Lewis with Spinal Health and Nutrition. Today, we're going to talk about the immune system. Okay, we all know that the immune system is a unique system in our body that will help fight off germs, infections, harmful bacteria, and foreign cells. Okay, and now the reason I want to cover this topic because I know that ever since COVID had hit, everyone has been doing things to help strengthen or enhance their immune system. We've been taking our vitamin C, vitamin D, our CMOS, getting vaccines. But the question is, does the chiropractic adjustment help boost the immune system? The answer is yes, because our main focus is on the nervous system, and the nervous system controls everything in the body. Now, what makes up the immune system? First, we have the white blood cells. It's the white blood cells. They attach and eliminate harmful invaders and bacteria. We have the antibodies or the proteins that attach to invaders in our bodies and start their destructive process. Then we have the cytokines. The cytokines are proteins that send chemical messengers to the immune system to let the immune system know where the invaders or harmful germs are, so they can start their destructive process. And then we have the complement system. The complement system, they pretty much team up with other cells in the body to begin to fight off invaders, especially after someone's been injured or have some type of infection. Then we have the lymph nodes. The lymph nodes are like the drainage systems in our body that help eliminate waste products or toxins. The spleen actually stores damaged white blood cells and red blood cells and restores them and form new cells. We have our tonsils. The tonsils pretty much trap invaders in our bodies before they get into our bodies and fight them off. We have the bone marrow. The bone marrow is like the factory. That's the area that actually produces new white blood cells and red blood cells. And we have the skin, which is the largest organ in our body. It creates a protective barrier to help fight off germs, bacteria, harmful invaders, and they produce a certain type of oil that will help fight off anything that will cause an infection on our bodies, okay? Everything that I have mentioned is controlled by the nervous system. Now, so how does chiropractic care help boost the immune system? Before I get into that, there's some research out there. There was a study that occurred at Life University in 1994 on a group of patients who were tested positive with HIV versus another group of patients, okay? Those group of patients, they went through several weeks of chiropractic care. After several weeks of chiropractic care, the studies have shown that they had a significant increase in what we call the CD4 cells, okay? The CD4 cells are also known as the helper T cells, and that's another type of cell that will help fight off any type of infection or invaders in the body, all right? So they began to notice that there was a 48% increase in their immune response versus the other group of patients who did not get adjusted. They had a reduction in their CD4 cells, and there was a 7.6% decrease in their immune response, okay? So now what area does the chiropractic focus on to help boost the immune system? Okay, so I have a model of the spine here. Okay, so we know that the nervous system involves the brain, the spinal cord, and the nerves that branches out of the spine that controls everything in the body. All right. But what we focus on is the upper part of the neck, also known as the upper cervical region. We pretty much concentrate on these two bones right here called the atlas and the axis. The atlas and the axis surrounds the brain stem. It is the brain stem that communicates to the immune system. So whenever there is a misalignment around this area, that's going to compromise the function or the communication process of the brainstem, and it can also alter the immune system. Now, whenever we adjust a patient, we focus on the atlas and the axis. That will help free up the brainstem so that the communication process from the brainstem to the immune system can function at its optimal level. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Everything has to be a balance. We can't get adjusted and at the same time, we're doing things to our body. We're putting things in our body that can harm or suppress the immune system. You don't want to get adjusted, and at the same time, there's no lack of exercise. There's a lack of sleep, a lack of good stress management, and also proper nutrition. Everything has to flow. Okay. So this is another good alternative, especially if someone is a little leery about getting vaccine injections, booster shots. This is a good way to go if someone doesn't want to go the other route, getting the vaccine or injections. Okay. If you get adjusted, I'm letting you know, this will help boost the immune system, but we still have to take our vitamins. We still have to focus on proper nutrition, eating, because if we put the wrong food in our body, the wrong diet will produce toxins in our body, inflammation in our body, which will suppress the immune system. We have to get enough sleep, because if we get a significant amount of sleep, that will also help boost the immune system and restore the nerve function. All right. So that's the good news that I have. I know there's some of you out there are a little having second thoughts or doubts about booster shots, vaccines. Even though the pandemic is over, the COVID strand is still out there. That is the reason why I want to cover this. Okay. And also I want us to get our minds, have a broader perspective when it comes to chiropractic care. We don't just focus on pain and doing soft tissue work on the muscles. Our focus is the nervous system, but we also see patients who they may not be in pain, but they still come in to see us to get their spine checked, because they know that as long as they keep up with their adjustments, it's going to help strengthen their immune system to fight off infection. All right. I'm Dr. Lewis. Please subscribe, and remember, your health is your greatest investment.